Those are incisors, yeah. And then you have your canine cuspids, and then you have your molars. That's all I'm going to do for you guys. We're not going to get into the wisdom and all of that. So just your incisors, your canine cuspid, and then molars. That's all I care that you are aware of on this one. But you have to look internal tooth as well, because these are a little different, and this one has a cavity, so don't worry about it. Pretend that cavity's not there. What you are looking at, though, is the outside white is called enamel. The inside tan is dentin, and then the inside pink, pulp cavity, right? That's all you have to know. That's all the tooth stuff you have to be aware of. This one's a little bit broken, but that's all you have to look at. So enamel, dentin, and pulp cavity, which contains your blood and nerve supply, all right, inside of there. So make sure you can name these teeth. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. I have to do neck. Let me do that too. So you have the crown of the tooth is up top. The neck is here in the middle, and then a root is down at the bottom. Okay, so all that's old news. That's real simple, or real complicated. Root canal, yeah. You're gonna go down there, and you're gonna get rid of the nerves down in the roots. Had a few of those in my time, but they get rid of the roots, the nerves in the roots, so that you don't feel it anymore, and they fill them up. Quite fancy. This model here, everybody needs to come and look at this and compare it with this one, the black base. It is the same exact thing, except what you're fully seeing are the liver lobules. Okay, so this whole thing is a liver lobule, and this portion is this black base model. Okay, so you can see the same stuff. This is central canal. This is your triad. All these purple things are sinusoids. All the green are still canaliculi. All the brown are still hepatocytes. Kupfer cells on this one are pink. On this one, they're just this one area. So make sure you compare and contrast these two things. Okay, for me, that's the liver lobule. And then lastly, what we're going to look at here, I don't even like this model. I don't think I'm going to use this one. I am going to use the other one. Where's the other one? I like that one. Let me do this one here for your GI tract. Okay, so in the case of your GI tract, remember I told you earlier, this is the plica circularis model. It's your small intestine in a nutshell. So each of these are called villi of the plica. Okay, the villi are covered by microvilli, which aren't shown well. This is the capillary. This yellow thing is the lacteal. Okay, so your fats go in the lacteal. Everything else, capillary. These big whitish blue dots down here, these are goblet cells. They secrete mucus for you throughout the system. And then I want to talk to you about the layers of the GI tract. This model will have the layers on it. So from this orange up is the mucosa layer. Remember we talked about that. The mucosa layer is the most inside. This red one here is the muscularis mucosa. I told you in the notes that one was the one that helped kind of increase surface area. So mucosa, muscularis mucosa. And then what we're going to discuss are the layers coming after. When you look at these, we're going to have the submucosa here in pink. Then you have the muscularis, and then you have outside the serosa. Okay, so serosa is outside, muscularis, submucosa, muscularis mucosa, and mucosa. Okay, so keep those things in mind. I would draw this, do something for yourself so that you're sure you've got that. But that's the layers of the GI tract and also the plica. Okay, good? That is that. So quiz yourself. Those are the models that you haven't seen yet. Be sure you can pull out one of those big guys. Pull out one of those big guys and make sure you can name the organs inside of there too. They are the same as one of these long ones here. But make sure you can do that.